Introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Carolina Panthers and the Minnesota Vikings.
Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And this carries into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
From the 22, Mariota. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Working out of the gun, Mariota. Flushed out right. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
I'm laughing because I'm not so sure I would have made this call. I'm not so sure I would have said, yeah, let's go ahead and get this one, especially at this point of the game. But give him credit. He had a feeling and carried it through.
Yeah, that's one where you think, okay, if you're down, 2 minutes left, the ball's near midfield, you go for it. But at this stage, at that part of the field, but like you said, it worked.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he'll get this only up to about the 35. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
A 3-yard pickup.
On 3rd down, Mariota escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. Mariota had an 87-yard run as a rookie. This one a bit less, but it is a first down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11.
Line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 40.
They'll try to throw now. Mariota. This will complete to Curtis Samuel. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Carolina.
Complete.
Curtis Samuel. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers are going to take a first quarter lead. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Panthers 7, Vikings nothing.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And no return on this one. It's a fair catch, a signal for, and take it.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They run, Cook. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's going to be stopped short of a first down as they'll get to him at about the 33. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll run for it. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 4 yards on the pickup, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. Cook a first down and more. And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and we are tied at 7.
That's the kickoff.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Open man is Samuel, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. Here's a first down throw that's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Complete to Curtis Samuel. 4 yards on the pickup.
Off the play fake. Mariota steps away. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 26 and a first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
24-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's a first down on a gain of 10. A CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
And the Panthers are going to have a first and goal as some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
At the 5-yard line.
final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. Third and goal, Mariota. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. And sacked back at the 7. That's Yannick Ngakoue with a sack.
That's quite a stand there defensively. A huge sack on third down, and that's going to force him into a field goal attempt.
The field goal is good.
And his kick is indeed good. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. And for a second straight play, just nowhere to go thanks to this Carolina defense. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
1-yard line.
The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now, 3rd and long. Third down, Dalvin Cook. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gassed,
yeah,
right?
A little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield, only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
A second down throw here for Mariota. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. 8 yards on the screen there, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
4th down.
On 4th down, they snap it to Mariota. That's Samuel caught left side. And he's unable to get away. They stop him at the line on 4th and 2. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. First down, here's the run with Cook. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know you're trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3rd and 4.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. On the ground, it's Cook. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. 3 plays, all resulting in 3-yard carries to bring up 4th down. Running for it, here's Cook. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
Jones. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down. Stopped at the Panthers' 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. It'll be a gain of 2. And speaking of 2s, it'll take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. On second down, Cook. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead. And he'll bang that one through.
The score, Vikings 14, Panthers 10.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
22-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
At the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 10. First down, Carolina.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Flush to his right. And this is going to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. From the gun, Mariota. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 11 yards there, first down.
And a Panther first down.
Mariota now from the 50. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
And the screen unsuccessfully dropped him. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Play fake. Mariota. His throw incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore. That takes us from second to third down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 19. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
From the red zone now, Mariota forced out to his left. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Mariota again. Eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. But it'll be 2nd and goal. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. And his kick is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. On 1st down, Jacob Eason rolling to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Ball carrier. He was brought down by Eli Apple. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They run it again with Cook. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
First down carry by Jones. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Again, it's Jones. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
3rd and 5.
On 3rd down, it's Cook. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
A 3-yard
and a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. Here's Brett Kern now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Mariota now. Flushed out right. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And this one through the uprights and good.
Makes the score Vikings 21, Panthers 13.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Brings up second and
throwing on second down. Mariota. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Mariota from the gun on third down. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked up by Rakusin. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First and 10, Issa. That's caught by the tight end, Herb Smith Jr. Touchdown, Vikings! Herb Smith Jr., his first touchdown of the year. And the interception by the Vikings D leads to a touchdown.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
And the lead is up to 15 now.
Makes the score Vikings 28, Panthers 13. Zane Gonzalez set to...
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll make it a second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And this is going to be a Panthers first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line. From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10 at the 43.
The Panther
Mariota. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
A gain of 12. And a Panther first down.
Play action now. Mariota. Looking for the out route, and he's got more.
Mariota.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
Panthers.
Here's McCaffrey. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Working out of the gun, Mariota. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Complete.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
6 yards. And it's third.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Christian McCaffrey unable to get to the marker. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. This is sort of what you would call the put-away drive. As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Again, it's Cook. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it brings forth a 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down and long.
Throwing is Eason. That'll be complete to Cook. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. They'll run for it. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Dalvin Cook turned away on 4th down. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. To throw, Mariota. Flush to his right. They'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
McCaffrey. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Ball carrier.
The Panthers on 3rd down. Lacking much success. Just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
Down.
To throw is Mariota. Gets this one a use check. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line.
At the 4-yard line. A gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Again, McCaffrey. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead. And it's good, so that will get them back within 1 score.
Vikings 28, Panthers 20. Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown.
Their catch made at the 25-yard line. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Cook. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32.
Good ball carry.
8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And they were tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. Past the 20. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. A big run there by Jones. Give him 53 yards on the ground.
Yard line.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. And that rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
On 2nd down, Mariota again. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
To Christian McCaffrey. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Mariota. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Now Mariota on 4th down. Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as he'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. They go play action with Eason, and he's going to go down again. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. 3rd down, Dalvin Cook. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
On for the field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will make this now an 18-point ball game. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. The first play of the drive there is incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. They'll buy some time right. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Gronkowski unable to hang on, but it'll be 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Down to a knee goes Eason, and that should just about do